Last few questions to do. The next one is factorizing 8x minus 4. So we have to draw our grid method out for that. Multiplication in the corner. And in factorizing, we start in the middle. So we've got 8x in one box and negative 4 in the next. And now when we're factorizing, we have to ask ourselves the factors of the two numbers that we see. So we've got 4 and 8. So how do we get our factor for 4 and 8? Well, 4 can be found by 1 times 4 and 2 times 2. 8 can be found by 1 times 8 and 4 times 2. And that's both of them finished. The highest factor for both that's in common is 4. So 4 is a number that we're going to take out. So 4 will go on the left-hand side. We can divide both of these terms by 4. So 4 goes on the left-hand side. And now to finish, we have to ask ourselves, 4 multiplied by what is 8x? And 4 multiplied by what is negative 4? Well, 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. And then we have the x there, so we have to have x here. So 4 times 2x is 8x. And 4 times something equals negative 4. Well, 4 times 1 is 4. So 4 times negative 1 is going to be negative 4. And once we've finished our grid method, we finally have our answer. Our answer is on the outside part of our grid. All right. So the number on the left hand side goes outside the bracket. And the numbers on top go inside the bracket. So it's 4 brackets 2x minus 1. And that is our answer factorized there. Question 12 is another expanding brackets question. This time we've got 2 though, so let's see how that looks. So we've got 2 brackets to expand. Now, this one doesn't have a number in front. So, if it doesn't, we write minus 1. Bracket 5c minus 1. So let's do 2 grid methods here. Firstly, we'll do 2 separate grid methods. And then combine like terms. So, the 4 is on the outside here, so we put the 4 on the left, and then we have 2c on the top and plus 3. 4 times 2c is 8c, and 4 times 3 is plus 12, so that's the first bracket expanded. Now, the second bracket is minus 1 times 5c minus 1. So, minus 1 will go on the left-hand side here. And inside the bracket goes on top, so 5c and minus 1. Minus 1 multiplied by 5c is minus 5c. And minus 1 multiplied by minus 1, when you have 2 negatives multiplied together, it's positive, so the answer is positive 1 here. Once we've found these two, once we've expanded these 2 brackets, now we can combine everything together. So we've got 8c plus 12 minus 5c plus 1. Now, combine the c's together because they look the same. If the c, we've got 2 c terms, so we can collect those, and we've got 2 ordinary numbers that we can collect as well, but we have to do that separately. So let's rewrite this. We've got 8c minus 5c plus 12 plus 1. 8c minus 5c is 3c, and 12 plus 1 is 13. So it's 3c plus 13, and that's the final answer. I cannot simplify this any further because now we've got a c term and a normal number, and we cannot combine those because they are not the same. All right, so that will be the final answer for that one. Question 13. We've got 3 to the power of 12 divided by 3 to the power of 7, and we have to give our answer as a whole number. So we can't give our answer as an index number here. So when we're dividing indices, if the bases are the same, all that we have to do is take away the powers. So we've got 3 to the power of 12 divided by 3 to the power of 7. The bases are the same. The bases are both 3. So that means that if we're dividing, all we have to do is subtract the powers. So this is the same as 3 to the power of 12 take away 7. 3 to the power of 12 take away 7 is going to be 3 to the power of 5. Now this is the answer in index form, but we want a whole number answer. So we have to work out what 3 to the power of 5 is. So 3 to the power of 5 is equal to 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. And then I want 9 times 3 times 3 times 3. 9 times 3 is 27. And I have to still do times 3 times 3. Now, 27 times 3 is 81. And we have to multiply that by 3 one more time. And 81 multiplied by 3 is 243. All right, you might have to do short multiplication for that. So, for example, let's see, 81 multiplied by 3. 3 times 1 is 3, and 3 times 8 is 24. 24. Like it's 243. I just showed you. So I just did it in my head, but you can do it using short multiplication. I'll show you for 27 as well. 27 multiplied by 3. 3 times 7 is 21. You put the 1 down and carry over the 2. And 3 times 2 is 6, plus the 2 is 8. You get 81 there. So that just shows you using short multiplication, you can work this out pretty effectively. Final question, 14. We've got 5 to the power of 12 divided by 5 to the power of 3 multiplied by 5 to the power of 2. So we're just doing several manipulations of index laws. So here, all of our bases are 5. So that means I can perform my index laws. So when we're dividing indices with the same bases, all we're doing is taking away the powers like we did in the previous question. So 5 to the 12 divided by 5 to the 3 is basically 5 to the 12, take away 3, which is 5 to the 9. So that's done the first bit. I've just done this bit here first. And then once I've got that bit, it's 5 to the 9 multiplied by 5 to the 2. Now here my base is the same again, but when we're multiplying, we're adding the powers instead of taking them away. So this is the same as 5 to the 9 plus 2, and that's going to be 5 to the 11. And that is the final answer there. Best of luck with all of your revision. Feel free to email me, and we have 2 more lessons on Monday and Tuesday. So if anything else comes up, please don't hesitate to get in contact. Thank you.